Should you fix your energy provider tariff or not? Well, my electricity is due to expire on the 31st of December, when I've got a choice of either going to variable or fixing, whilst my gas is already on the variable standard rate after Zog Energy went bust. I was paying 2.5 pence per kilowatt hour. Now I'm paying 4.19 pence, which is the energy cap. And so now I'm going to find out if it's worth fixing or not with EDF. That's all where both of my gas and electricity are now with. So I'll just put in the gas details since they're not updated yet, since I only recently got moved to EDF for gas, because obviously Zog Energy went bust, walked away. Anyway, let's see what they suggest. Yeah, let's see what happens. Look there, look, fixed until 31st of December 2021. That's what I was with. And let's see what they offer. What are they going to offer me? So currently I'm paying 17 pence. What the hell happened there? This is shocking. Oh my God. Look at this. £900 a month. £2,500. I'm shocked, I'll tell you that. First of January, if you don't choose another deal or select it now, £900 per month. I'm shocked. What's my current? I'm currently paying around 250. All right, and what they're saying? How's 8,000? Did I put an extra digit in? How's gas 9,000 a month? What's the gas rate? Day, night. Okay, so that's the gas. I'm paying 4.19 at the moment. So how does it get to 9,000? Oh, annual. But I don't get it. So I'm currently on 17. 9, yeah. So it jumps from 17 to 23, which is the energy cap. From 9 to 13 energy cap, and 3.983, which is less than. I think the gas is wrong. I've entered the gas wrong. Well, let me go back. What did I enter? Okay, I think I've entered the gas wrong. Monthly direct debit. No. It was 9,000. So I put in 90,000. So my annual, my energy usage is doing it per month. Oh, per month. Per year. Phew. Alright, let's try it again. That was a shock. When I looked at the variable, I got £900 a month. Because it was set on month. Oh, that's better. Phew. But look at the difference between, that's the variable standard. That's what I'm going to go on to. That's current, fixed. So it's double. Fixed long, they're all double, more than double, 2.5 times. So if your, if your fixes are ending like mine has, or mine is going on 31st of December, then go on to the variable tariff. Don't fix it, because you're going to get a shock. And I gave myself an extra shock. So let's look at the details. Okay, that's better. So they calculate on, right then, let's do it now. Look. So it's £2,500 annually. That's not much difference I'm paying now. So it's 17 pence, jumps to 23. 9 to 13, and that is less than what I'm paying now. So why is that? Oh, because I selected direct debit. That's why. So you get a slightly lower rate if you select direct debit. So it's currently 4.19 that I'm actually paying for gas, but because I've just joined, I've not made my first payment, so I should switch that to direct debit. That's the standing charge, 26 pence and 26. Yeah, gas. That is pretty. That's fine. I can live with that. Currently, I'm paying very similar to this. You know, so it is accurate. So let's what's the jump? Actual jump. Right then, 23 divided by 17. That's a 35% jump actually in my electric, and the gas would jump from 3.9 divided by 2.5 is a 50% jump. But like I say, I could live with that. You know, £200. Obviously, you know, last year it was a lot less per month average. It was more like £120 a month. But the prices have gone up. Now look, now compare this to the fix. Still recovering from that shock of misentering the, you know, the gas usage. So short-term fix, that's to January 2023. Like I say, all of these are with EDF Energy. That's what I'm with, as an example to illustrate what you're going to end up paying. So let's look at more detail. Obviously, they want me to fix, because I'm going to end up paying, look, 56 pence. Look, I'm currently on 17 pence, and it jumps to 56 if I fix it. Whilst variable is 23 because there's an energy cap. 28 pence. Shocking. And look at gas. 15.5 pence from 3.9, and Zogs was 2.5. So 15.5 divided by 2.5, that is 6 times what I was paying with Zog just a few weeks ago. And even against 4 that I'm paying with the EDF on the variable is 4 times. So the gas price has gone up massive. So what do you do if you're faced with your expiring tariffs? Do you fix? No, you don't. You'd be nuts if you fixed. You'd be bomb. You want to pay triple. That's what this is. Look, this is triple, nearly triple. It was, I think it was 2,400 annual estimate, and under the fix it's 6,200. Now, even for someone like me, £520. That'd be painful. £200 a month I can live with. Yeah, it's a jump, but look, gas price has gone up, inflation's gone up, everything's gone up, but it's the gas that hits you. You know, I was fixed with Zog at 2.5 pence until 20th of April, but they walked away from the customers. So then I was thrown onto EDF at 4.19, and I've not got my first bill yet, but obviously if you do a direct debit, put the details in, then you get a slightly lower rate of 3.9. But look at the fixed. That's insane. What about long-term fixed? That's going to be even worse. That's going to be even more nuts. Let's see what the... Okay. Oh no, it's lower. I thought it was higher. Alright, let's look at the long-term fix. 12 point, that's still, you know, 12.3 over the current variable is still 3 times. And look, the electricity, look, over the cap is still about more than double. So there is no point in doing any fixes right now. So do not fix your energy now. Wait, ride it out on the variable until April. Well, depending on what happens to market prices then. If they fall, then, well, you might get a lot better fix. If not, well, you're going to be fixing at near these levels anyway. But you'll have just paid double or triple for gas between now and mid-April, when obviously usually the UK starts warming up by then, and you don't need to use your gas. Usually, not always. Like I remember in May when it was snowing, not so long ago. But do not fix. If you look at that review and sign up, no chance. I'll be like committing suicide. Monetary wise, like I can't. You know, I'm pretty well off and I get a good income and I can live with £200 a month. 500, that is painful. £6,000, triple. Oh, and to remember the days when, you know, gas, electric, and water's a massive amount as well. It's about £800 a year. I remember when all three used to be total to 2,000. Not so long ago, maybe just 3-4 years ago, £2,000. Under this, electricity is more than 2,000. So there you have it. You'll get this tariff on 1st of January if you don't choose another deal or select it now. Do not select any fix. It's crystal clear. Look. Why would I fix? Why would anyone fix? Unless they... Because I remember a few weeks ago they sent me an email saying to fix your electricity is expiring 40. You have an option to fix 40 days from expiry. But that's why they send it. They want you to fix because then you can start paying a higher rate immediately. But even jumping to the variable from 17 pence to the energy cap of 23 pence, that's still a significant, 35% jump. I'm sure I said 35. Yeah, it's 35% jump on my current tariff that expires. But this is like several orders of magnitude. What was it? I think this was 56 pence, 58 pence. That's 340% my current tariff. So do not make the mistake of fixing your energy because it's capped at the energy cap, Ofgem energy cap, which is around 23 pence for electricity per kilowatt hour and 4 pence for gas. Obviously the gas one depends on, well, they're both. There'll be slight deviation. You'll pay more than 4 pence if you pay cash or cheque. If you pay by direct debit, it should be at 4 pence or slightly under as an incentive to pay by direct debit, which is what this is showing. Yeah. It's showing at 3.983, which is less than what I'm currently on with EDF because I've just moved to them. I'm not set up the direct debit. I thought they'd use the electricity one, but they haven't. They set it on cash plan, So I'll have to. So I'm going to change that immediately so I can get the lower rate. Just well, it makes a difference. 3.98 divided by 2.5 is a 59% increase, whilst 4.175 divided by 2.5 is a 67% increase over what I was paying with Zog. So still a significant jump, but it could be much worse. It could be 15. If I fixed it now, I'd be paying 15 pence per kilowatt hour, which is 6 times. That is ridiculous. Instead of paying, say, 60% more, I'll be paying 6 times. So do not fix unless you're a sucker for punishment. Anyway, it's a timely video because many people's fixes will be ending by the end of December, as mine will, and this makes it crystal clear. Do not make the mistake of fixing. For a change, the energy cap saves you. In the past, it's to stop. The purpose of the energy cap is to stop people from being ripped off by high standard variable rates. Because before, people will be moved on to the variable rate and it will be far higher than any of the other deals, the tariffs they have offer. So that was the purpose of the energy cap, and this time it actually saves you because they can't raise the cap, otherwise this would be above this and this. It would be probably £800 per month, you know, but because of the energy cap they can't do it, so they're stuck with this. They want people to migrate from this. Well, this is EDF, but they're all similar. They want you to migrate from standard variable to a fixed, because look at that, it's double. This is more than double, nearly 2.5 times, more than nearly 3 times. Not far off. So that's why they want you to migrate from standard variable. Do not make the mistake. Stay on the standard. Do not click any buttons. You get automatically moved onto the variable rate. In fact, even if you're on, if you're on a fixed rate, or if you just recently gone on a fixed rate since over the past few months, then you might want to switch to the standard variable, because it'll be a lot cheaper. Obviously, if you're fixed 6 months earlier, then you should be okay, but as long as your energy company don't go bust. But if you've just moved now over the last 3 months onto a fixed rate, then standard variable is probably cheaper than your fixed, as this illustrates. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go onto the variable. Well, I'm already on variable on the gas. I just need to make the direct debit, set up the direct debit, so I get a slightly lower rate, hopefully, fingers crossed. There you have it. Our best fixed rates. They're not, they're worse than the standard. If you do not renew, you'll be automatically rolled over onto a standard variable rate where your prices may increase in line with future price cap. Yes, cap. It's capped. Our best fixed rate deals are online. So only call if you need. Yeah, look, energy cap. That's what they want. They're waiting for the April energy cap so they can hike the standard variable rate. But it depends on how much they hike it by in April. So you know, even then, this might end up being lower than the fixed rates. It depends on how much the government hikes it by. I can't see them hiking it, like doubling it. I can't see them going from 200 to 400. No, it might go up by 30%. So even after April, when they hike the cap, it might still be best to stay on standard variable. Then this might mark the end of fixed rate deals for years. But do not make the mistake of moving to a fixed rate. The energy cap is saving your butt. If there was no energy cap, this would be above this. It would be probably, that's what was normally the case. That's why they introduced the cap, because they would charge people more than the other tariffs. It would be at least above this, probably 560. 460, something like that. 460, yeah. Anyway, now you know. Do not fix under any circumstance. You can do the sums yourselves. Just make sure you don't get confused, because they try and bamboozle you by saying, oh, if you do not, your prices will increase. In like they're saying, yeah, if you do not switch to one of their tariffs, prices will increase in line with the future caps. Yeah. Yeah, but look at the difference. Yeah, look at the and they charge you an exit fee as well. See, they want you to get stuck, so that when you do the sums and you figure out you made a mistake, it's too late. They're going to charge you £300 to get out of the fix. Be careful. If in doubt, stay on standard variable. In fact, there's no doubt. Standard variable can't be beat because they're capped. And that's what's crushing the energy providers. They're desperate to get you to shift off the standard variable. They might offer incentives. They'll probably offer you some incentives. Or if you do this, we'll give you this, that. But they want you to do it because every month they're losing money by you staying on standard variable rate. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. 400. Look at this one. Short-term fix, 500. 1 year fix, just till next January. Oh no, yeah, it's just till next January. 1 year and 1 month. And look at the difference. This cannot go up any higher until April, and even then it won't jump to anywhere near these levels. I'd estimate it'll jump by about 30%, to might go to say 270 per month, estimate 280, might be 300, but it's still less than these. So there you have it. Do not fix. Recent in-depth analysis that acts as an early warning of the increasing risk of a market panic event. That was first made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month, which is nothing for what you get access to. Imagine if you'd bought those AI tech stocks, piled in all available cash mid-March 2020. You know, how many times? 140% gain. Something like that's the average gain since on the portfolio. $4, nothing. And you also gain access to my recent extensive analysis on, and it's epic, took me a good 2 weeks, on how to capitalize on the metaverse, which is basically another word for VR and gaming, but they now call it the metaverse, something that I've been banging on about for years. But they call it metaverse. It's VR and gaming. VR is going to be big. It's the next evolution from smartphones. And Facebook changed their name to Meta because of that. Because Facebook want to make sure they're positioned for the next big revolution, which is the shift from smartphones to virtual reality headsets. There's augmented reality, but I think that's going to be a stopgap along the way. Anyway, that is extensive analysis, as you can see from this list, that has been again first made available to patrons who support my work. So do consider becoming a patron for $4 per month, and then you also get access to my other extensive analysis, which is on AI tech stocks and their buying levels, both current and the one I did a few weeks ago, all come together to present the current state of the tech stock portfolio, as well as lessons, investing lessons, Bitcoin and the crypto markets, and of course I've extensively covered the implications of the inflation megatrend. I've been warning for over a year to expect high inflation and what you should do to capitalize on it, such as, for instance, if you're going to buy a big ticket item, do it now, sooner rather than later. This is why I bought all of my big ticket items before this surge in inflation. Anyway, all of that was first made available to patrons who support my work. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work, which is $4 a month. And my schedule of analysis includes a look at the housing markets, UK, US, Canada, China, because if you're not aware, China property market appears to be collapsing, but data out of China is weak. But the likes of Evergrande, which rather than being the canary in the coal mine, is the coal mine, just exploded. And I've been warning of this since July, of the risks of financial crisis 2.0 that is now starting to become manifest. And my extensive analysis on how to get rich, real hardcore analysis that I've been working on for a good 9 months, that I aim to post this month, which will be exclusive to patrons only. And of course my latest analysis, which is on the high risk stocks portfolio, a quarterly update of where they stand and what I'm doing and what I'm going to do in terms of limit orders, positioning to profit from the unloved biotech sector mainly, and some meta stocks in there as well, small time stocks. Then further on, I'm going to be looking at the US dollar, British pound, and maybe gold. You want to be in cryptos rather than gold. Anyway, all of that is my forthcoming analysis. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month. I hope you enjoy the Christmas holidays and you don't get too disrupted by Omicron noise. But I won't comment on that because you know the way YouTube is.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne.
Yeah, the reflection.